the local residents of Cottingham, starting off their march through the village. Looks like PC plods there too. We'll stay at this side for just. So guys, these are the good residents of Cottingham who have had enough. They've got all the migrant men in Thwaites Hall, and they're now wanting to take over the lawns as well. Respect to Cottingham. Look at that there. No illegals here. Send to Rwanda. Get in. Just shows our little village can get out in 48 hours. Big, massive respect to them. We've got Active Patriot further up here, and we've said that we will come and we will support any locals who want to stand up to this corruption today. It's an absolute nightmare. Hiya. Yeah, you've got a great turnout. Well done. So look, we've got the Zoom, the media here. So yeah, let's hope this goes viral, guys. Let's tell our politicians that enough is enough. Everyone is sick to death of all these illegal immigrants coming into our country, throwing their ID away in the sea, and then getting put up in 4-star hotels. It's an absolute disgrace. So massive respect to Cottingham.
Right, I've just spoken with the police. An emergency.
Massive respect to Cottingham. Massive respect to Yorkshire. Stop this illegal immigration. Please help your own people who are struggling today. Well, the immigrants are getting put up in 4-star hotels, big manor houses, stately homes, and even ex-student accommodation. Oh, they're here, look, loony left. There's the loony left.
Well done both here. Well done both here. Take care now.
Respect, guys, for tuning in. Please like and share this, and let's get this out for the people of Cottingham. Like Linton and News, they don't want the illegals on their doorsteps. No one wants the illegals on their doorsteps. Our Prime Minister now didn't want them on his doorstep. Remember Northallerton not long ago? They were going into a hotel there, but no, it was soon changed, wasn't it?
Same with Priti Patel's constituency.
Same with Priti Patel. No, guys, they're not having these illegal immigrants on their doorsteps. They're having them on yours. Respect to Cottingham. Respect to Cottingham.
I think. That ball after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. I was looking at the wrong person at first.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, they're still all down there. Are the residents of Cottingham? Much respect for them. I was lucky enough today to support these people. I normally can mostly get out in the week for my activism to help and support people. I had a chance today to bob over here, and there I am. Awesome, absolutely. Yep, all right. Thank you, Peter. Really, really appreciate it. The support that I'm getting today is just incredible. Thanks, guys. It's took us nearly 3 years to open people's eyes, but we are today. We're opening the eyes of the average working class person who just goes to work to try and survive today. While our country has its borders open to literally anyone in the world today, while we're looking at the illegals coming in down at Dover, there's many, many other ways that they're coming into our country. So yeah, respect to Cottingham. I'll just grab a little look into the front and see if I can get a bit of footage from there. Absolute awesome. It just shows how a village can get out with 48 hours notice. Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, of course I will. Massive respect to you all, guys.
Cottingham United is the Facebook page, guys.
Cottingham United is the Facebook page to help and support these guys. I joined the group last night.
We join.
Cottingham United. Cottingham United. Is it United or Unite? United. And it's on Facebook, and these guys said they would love your support. Sorry if the footage isn't great, guys. I'm walking backwards. This guy is absolutely awesome. No wonder the media are here today. No wonder. Oh, I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. So anyone on Facebook, Cottingham United, I found them last night. Please support them by joining their Facebook group. Well done, everyone. Awesome turnout for 48 hours. Yeah. But you know what? You guys have got enough with Thwaites Hall. This beautiful little village. Unfortunately, I came about this village, through illegal immigration, and I couldn't believe how beautiful your little town area is.
It is.
Well, it was. Yeah, all we can do is just stand up and have our voices heard. Look at this, guys. Nice, peaceful protest saying no to the 1,100 migrant men coming to this small little village of Cottingham. It's a beautiful little village. Thanks, Richard. It's only it only took us about 50 minutes to get here today, so how could I not support our fellow local Yorkshire people? This is just brilliant, guys. Enough is enough. Thanks, guys. I'm just another comments now while I'm stood. But yeah, we've said that we will support any town or village, but these guys don't need our support. Just look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Douglas. That's really appreciated. All the money that I am given does go towards fuel, guys, because, yeah, we do. Yeah, peaceful protest.
Our grandchildren. Please stand by us. More people need to come.
This is just brilliant, guys. Oh, God, it's a shiver down me. So, yeah, let's hope this gets to the Prime Minister. Let's hope it gets to the Houses of Parliament to say that the UK have had enough. And if you want every town and village and city to come out, well, look what can be done in 48 hours. Yeah? Your own people are fed up. They've had enough. Oh. And we all know about Thwaites Hall. There was an article put in the newspaper that up to 30 migrant men, illegals, have escaped from there because they can just come and go as they please. You've seen my previous footage. If it's up to 30 that have actually escaped, can we double that or can we triple it? We all know that we're not told the truth today and that we've had enough. We've had enough. I live in West Yorkshire and I am absolutely surrounded by these hotels. I just went to my first one the other day that I used to go for afternoon tea, and I can't get in that hotel anymore. My family used to go for coffee and sandwiches and 3 other local hotels, but they're not allowed in now because the public are not allowed in. I really hope the people that put on my channel please vote reform. I really hope that reform can sort our country, but I do believe that we're governed a lot higher than the political parties today, and we know if anybody stands up to the system, then you just get taken back down. So I do think, they're trying their best, but it's the first year I can actually say that I am politically homeless. And it's sad to say that I'm thinking of not voting this year, because there isn't a party that's worth voting for. The hypocrisy of it is my little town where I live in Castleford in West Yorkshire, our MP, Yvette Cooper, you obviously all know of her. Thank you, Mr. Horter, really, really appreciate it. She has been like a sitting resident in her own chair in the Labour armchair for years in my town. And no matter who I voted for, we'll never get her out. And to me, I didn't know a lot until my eyes opened about 4 years ago. And I've educated myself, and I see the world today. We still need to open so many people's eyes. It's my town, vote Labour. I mean, say no more. A Castleford residence, which she doesn't reside in. It's just all a facade, isn't it, guys? And she's another one that says refugees are welcome here. While she probably lives down London, putting her children through private school. Well, my town has an academy. It's not a bad one, I must say, but still not the same education as what these elites give their children. So yeah, this is fantastic. I'm absolutely impressed. Doesn't have to be any noise. It just needs to be a peaceful protest. And whenever these guys are walking down this road, all these they're all looking and they're all noticing that, they've all had enough. We actually came here about a year ago when we were coming to Thwaites Hall, and we stopped and we filmed it because we said it looked prime. It was all the lawns and everything was cut, even though there was nobody within the building. These brave people, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So let's hope that this hits mainstream media to say that Cottingham have had enough. You are not dumping no more illegal immigrants on them, because we know they are not destitute refugees. We know that they are economic migrants who have better clothes than some people, have better phones than me, and have been put up in 4-star hotels. Enough is enough, guys. So yeah, if you're unhappy in your village, town, or city, guys, follow Cottingham. Follow Cottingham. And it looks like the newspaper have followed too. And normally can tell by their big cameras. Can you see okay, guys? And can you hear me okay? Because I lost my I lost the little thing that goes into the bottom of my phone from my wireless speaker. And Bulldog's just found it in his car, so hopefully we're clear. So I'm going to check for the police to come, so you can see what's happening now. Obviously, they don't go much further up here, so everyone's actually backing out onto the road, which PC Plod is going to have to sort. Mass impact. You know what? When you say to me, don't say wonderful turnout, I've been to so many places and support people, but the towns have not even dared come out.
Just move in a little bit more so you can hear me. And I've got a big mouth, but
I think it's just because the road's probably been blocked off. Yeah.
I've been watching for long enough.
Have you? Okay, thank you.
Early subscriber.
Oh, thank you for your support.
I was watching it and all the way through,
They don't deserve any more here. Well, nobody deserves them, do they, really? It's a hard one, isn't it?
None of them should be here.
I know.
I mean, it's a simple fact.
would everybody please move a bit more this way so you can hear me?
And why have they got better phones than us and dress better than a lot of us?
I'm well aware.
Criminals tend to prosper.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for your support, mate.
Ah, is that why? Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Right then, I just want to start off firstly by thanking you all for coming. It's I'm shocked. There's a good turnout, so that's really good. Now the press are here, as you will have already noticed, from various places. Um, Unfortunately for all, the invites were put out to the local MP, to people from the university. As you can imagine, we was ignored and they haven't turned up. However, so now what we think we need to be doing is all carry. Hello? Sorry. It's all carrying on, uniting together whilst we have got the press here. This is all really good coverage for this matter. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are here that was at the meeting the other night, but those of you that were there will be well aware that when we did a vote by raise of hands as to who doesn't have a problem with this going ahead, there was only one individual that put their hand up. So, which explains to most of us that the majority of this village is not happy about this going ahead, as neither are we, am I, and others. So, the way forward, we've now had a response from David Davison. Exactly. Davis. Sorry.
Davis.
Oh, which one's Davison? Oh, I'm confused. Sorry. I've had that many. They're not part of us. No, they're nothing to do with us. No, don't know who they are.
No, there was it. We both started marching. We both started marching against on this group.
Who have?
All the rest of the group. It's all this one. They're all marching now. Ah, they're all splintered off.
But, no, that's someone else, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Who's the yellow flag?
No, it was all here.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure. I think some have started wandering off somewhere for some reason. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that, so I'll carry on. So anyway, quite a lot of us, in fact, had contacted David Davis, and he didn't even have the decency to send individual responses. It seems that a large amount of us got the exact same response from him, which is as follows. Thank you for writing to me regarding the proposed housing of asylum seekers at the Lawns. I have objected in the strongest terms to the proposals to use the Lawns as asylum accommodation since I was first made aware of them. I have done this when speaking to the Minister for Immigration, his superior, the Home Secretary, and the Prime Minister himself. I have made similar arguments to the university. I recently led a group of over 50 MPs in writing to the Prime Minister to call for a dramatic change to the UK's immigration policy in order to shut down the Albanian gangs that are creating problems of this nature. I believe the Prime Minister takes the issue very seriously. When the university initially considered the proposals for the Lawns, I believe it was not aware of the mass implications that it would have for the local residents and services. When I made it plain, to the Vice Chancellor, the university suspended its initial decision and started looking for other options for the site that did not involve it being used to house asylum seekers. The university has delayed its final decision thanks to the intervention of myself and my fellow Yorkshire MP Diana Johnson. A whole range of options need to be considered. My view is that with sufficient effort and skill, a much more acceptable alternative will be commercially available for the Lawns. However, if this is not the case, the actions can be taken to improve those prospects. For example, I have encouraged the university to consider attempting to have the lawns delisted, which would increase the value of the site and make it much easier to sell. I will be attending a meeting with the Vice Chancellor on the 20th of January, by which point I hope an alternative option for the lawns will be finalised, which prevents it being used as asylum accommodation. Either way, at the meeting, there will be extensive discussions of alternatives to the Home Office's proposals. I look forward to communicating the conclusions of this meeting with you in due course. Thank you once again for writing to me. Yours sincerely, David Davis. So, at the end of the day, we have no power or say over who university want to sell it to. What I believe our best option now is trying to make it clear to those that do have the power of who they're going to sell it to. And we need to really get them on board with us and let them know that they can't possibly go against this whole community, or the majority, sorry, of this community, and against their wishes. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this microphone. I'm struggling to find anybody that's coming up with any good solutions for them happening, for these being here. All of these men, all of these 1,100 unvetted asylum seekers or illegal immigrants. And at the end of the day, not one of you want it to go ahead. So I know now this. I'm not sure how you all react to this, because I know that not everybody liked him. However, I have been in touch with Nigel Farage, and he is behind it. He is supporting it, and I am going live on air on Tuesday evening to discuss the lawns.
Brilliant. Good lass. Well done. Well done for being brave
So
enough.
finally, you will actually get some recognition. This village's voices will be heard. And what I want is, I want people to come with ideas of alternative solutions and reasons, genuine reasons as to why you do not feel safe allowing this to happen. Schools, yeah.
NHS beds.
Absolutely. Now, I've had loads of things suggested to me already. They're saying, obviously, there's the backlogs in the hospitals. The only issue there is then trying to get the staff that would be able to work here. Perhaps a development, you know, exactly. GPs, anything. The thing is, we already, in our country, have a lot of homelessness. Why can't it come to our own people first? And the money that would have to be put into this place to make it suitable anyway, well, why could we not use that money to pump into our NHS? All these areas that are already struggling, already under pressure. I've been approached by so many of you who are all saying you can't get a doctor's appointment.
Correct.
You're waiting forever for your prescriptions.
Correct.
So what impact is this going to have? Another 1,100 people in this village. Do you really think that that's going to get any better? No, exactly. So for all, they haven't had the decency to turn up. I'm hoping a lot of the cameras, and a few people are filming around on the phones as well. This is all going to be put to them. This is all there's already been a letter going around. Have you all signed? There was a letter going around with these signatures. Yeah, right, okay. So we are going to be putting together footage from today. I'm going to be speaking to a few people, going around, getting some ideas, and I'm going to be putting together something that we can send to them. Sorry, technical issues.
When did they propose to move them in?
We don't know. Exactly. There is so many questions unanswered that they haven't had. Like I say, anything that we've had in response, by most of them we've been ignored. And as I say, by the MP, it was just one email that he sent out to a load of people. So it's not gone personal or anything.
Can I just tell you guys to just be careful after dark, because there's been a lot of places that they've been bringing them in after dark.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Going back round that way.
But I
Two
hope,
or three in the morning.
but I hope with this, you remind me of Linton on
Right,
Ouse.
what we're going to
And
do now,
they changed
sorry,
that, didn't they? With all the
some have already dwindled off. We're going to head back towards the village,
Staff on the
and then
Saturday,
whilst I'm there,
and
that's when I'm
multi-morning
going to get
on the Monday.
around
It's
some
already
of you,
been
if I
people
can.
do it.
All
I
right?
went that
So if we
morning
just
and
start marching
reported.
back in that general direction, we'll reunite again back
But
there.
more people need
And come back on here.
to wake
All
up to
right?
this. You guys, the
And please
turnout
remember
you've
to
got
stick to
here
the path.
is tremendous because a lot of people are frightened because they just class us as racist, and it's
No,
nothing
it's
to
not
do with
racist.
race. Yeah, I'm talking about myself because I live in West Yorkshire, and the amount of hotels I've got around me is unbelievable.
Well, it's here now.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
comes to Hull because
I fell in love with Cottingham when we first
Yeah.
came to Thwaites Hall quite a long time ago. Now, isn't it? It was beautiful.
Well, it's a big place.
Well, do you know what? We all right, thank you. We
There's a big place. It is big.
well,
in there.
when we were coming out, we took a wrong turning, and we ended up, me and my friends, coming by here. So we pulled up, and if you look on my channel on YouTube, Yorkshire Rose, I'm going to share this footage to the group.
Yeah.
We filmed it 7 months ago,
did
and
you?
we said, just look at this. It
I
looks
know.
prime, and we couldn't understand why the building was empty, but yet all the lawns were all tended to
Tended,
ready, just waiting.
Always.
Put that gate up and everything.
Yeah.
The gates up.
Where
'cause
did we film from? We filmed from further down. Did we? We didn't come to this one entrance. Did we film a little bit further down there? Yeah, we just went. Yeah, we went down there. And obviously, the gates are still shut down there. But it's. I mean, have you seen Stoke Rochford Hall at Grantham?
No.
They've got migrants in there. You know, and there's people starving. People can't afford the gas and electric bills.
But the thing is, I mean, people now are struggling to get in doctors. You're bringing they've got 300 and odd there.
And do you know what? They
for the
jumped to the top
1500.
of the queue.
The
No, my
doctors
mate
go in,
waited 7 hours yesterday.
So there's not going to be
They
as
go
much
into
for you.
into where they stay in the hotels and that, and the addresses come through as where they stay in.
Yeah.
And
And you're not telling me, I've actually spoken to quite a lot of migrants now, and when I'm able to get past the security, because the security just don't let us speak to them. I think they're frightened what they're going to say to us. Some have come from like Ethiopia. It took months to get over. If you're not telling me they're not traumatized and they're not going to want our mental health services that isn't there for our own, that is my bugbearer. You know, that's just one, isn't it? Of the, you know, never mind taking our houses. And we got speaking to some guys.
They aren't even bringing anybody in with any skills.
I know, so half of them can't speak English. When I ask
They
them
can't
what job
speak
they're going to
English.
do, they're like,
They don't know no jobs. So we're all going to work
to pay for them.
To pay for everybody here.
Yeah, it just doesn't add up, does it? But, you know, our Prime Minister and our politicians, they're not on their doorsteps.
Not on their doorstep.
No, it's on
have you
ours.
noticed?
It's on ours.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Anyway, thank you for your time. Just watch this little white car will knock you down. Hopefully it should get noticed, should this now. And again, it's just a peaceful protest that Cottingham say no. Like Linton on Ouse said no to the migrants. They just don't, no one gets a say in it. You know, we were never asked. Ultimate impact and a peaceful demonstration. Let's get another song. Put them right down there, guys. Brilliant. Absolutely. Brilliant. Everyone has had enough, haven't they? Everyone's had enough, but people just need to be brave enough to come out on the streets today. And I know, I do understand when people have got careers, they have got mortgages, they have got rent to pay. You know, there's a nasty side to reporting the truth today. And we all know who that is. And yeah, it's not safe for some people to show their faces. It's so wrong. We don't live in a democracy anymore. There's no free speech. You should be thanking these guys. You're all brave that's come out today. You're all brave. Brave. Yeah.
I would not have my children attending that school like this.
So yeah, more police have turned up, but I think that's just more to do with the blocking off of the road, because you're always going to get the odd person that's not interested. How many would you say, Bulldog? 400.
Minimum.
So, guys, there is still a demonstration on in Hull next Saturday at 2 p.m. about the same issue. So I'm hoping to get there too. So if anyone can make Hull next Saturday, I'm sure these guys would
Yes, the doc's just shown what he thinks of the proposals.
deserve your support. So you don't seem to have had any problem with the other side of politics today. So how could anybody be happy with a little village having 1,100 migrant men? You know, I wonder if Active brought any of those alarms. He was going to bring some to give out to the mums for the children, the rape alarms.
What's the MP's name?
Oh, somewhat Davis. We can have a look on my. Yeah, David Davis, I think.
Amazing.
Do you know what? I bet this is most action Cottingham's had in a long time. Hey, I bet it's most action you've had in a long time, this in Cottingham, this beautiful little village.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, could be sat at home watching the telly, reading the paper, having a pint.
It's nice and warm. I know, you won't dare leave your homes. Much respect to Cottingham. They already have the illegals in Thwaites Hall that have been escaping from there for quite a while now, and they're wanting to move more into the Lawns old student accommodation, and the village has had enough. So let's hope this gets viral, gets to the Prime Minister, who won't have these people on his doorstep. We all know North Allerton, if you weren't listening earlier, North Allerton was supposed to be having an hotel, obviously where Rishi lives, and it was soon taken down. No way are they going to their constituencies. So wrong, everyone. So wrong. Oh, so glad that I could support these guys today. Because you know what? It's so hard to get the truth out today. You know, when I first got into my activism, you know, I was so naive into politics, and I remember the veterans demonstrations in London, and I was like, why can't we find this nowhere in the newspapers, aka online? And yeah, then I got told about D notices, and every morning I wake up and the news that I read just blows my mind. If they don't want a story going out, then don't print it. Simples. Are we controlled, or do we live in a free country? You tell me. So yeah, they've done good. It's just keeping up with it, and you know, need more towns and villages and cities out. If these guys can do it in 48 hours and get 400 people out in a village, what could a town or city do? Nice, peaceful protest to start with. Cottingham say no to the illegal immigrants because that's what the ones coming over the channel are. We don't know who they are. Most can't speak English. They brag on TikTok about throwing their IDs in the sea. No one knows who they are. They don't even know their ages of them when they come into Dover. They have to literally look down the coach and sort of work out whether they think they're children under 25 or not. If this is not a if this is not a terror risk, I do not know. We don't want another Manchester arena. We really don't, guys. And that's how bad it is today. People really, really need to wake up. Thanks, guys. It's just a little wireless. It's just a little for that lady there. Keep our village safe. It's just a little wireless microphone that I've got clipped on me that then clips into my phone. It wasn't really expensive, and I forget to put it on sometimes. And I'm going to so many different hotels. I mean, we did 7 in one day. But then I lost it last week, and Bulldog's found it in his car. So yeah, we're so glad that the sound's good. What was going on outside when I was filming that lecture? They'd asked me to share it to their Facebook channel, so so no more of those like cretins that were at the side of the road. Okay. Yeah, that's it though. We haven't seen them again, have we? Oh, well. Guys, do you think in your towns and cities that you can follow on from Cottingham because our MPs, politicians, they all think that everyone says refugees are welcome here? Well, we don't. We have no problem, or I have no problem with legal immigration. But since all these men, and I say men because they are mostly men, that have come over the channel this year, we just don't know who these are. We just don't know who they are. And it's pretty frightening. It really is. So yeah, I think it just took a couple of them, and I think they've done it through Facebook. And I wanted to come to support them today because I've been to so many demonstrations where, you know, only a few brave people have turned out, and I've gone and supported them and put it on my channel. But yeah, there's a lot out today, and it's good to see that people are waking up. It might have to wait until it happens to them, round them. People have busy lives. They work, they bring families up. You know, there's constant stress through people's lives, and people don't always notice things until it happens in front of them, unfortunately. You have to show your passport in this country to get an hotel room. I don't say many hotels have a motorhome, and it's much more comfier than these hotels. Do you know what, guys? The stories that I'm reading today, unfortunately, are all that we thought or knew would happen over a year ago. You know, it's not only these the ones coming in down at Dover that are a big problem. You know, we see our paedophile hunting teams that deal with a lot of them that think they can come over on a student visa and study in our country and then do what they do with our children. These people all want deporting. Save our England. I am, yeah.
Sometimes talk to you on YouTube.
Oh, do you?
Deborah.
Oh, Deborah, I was hoping that I'd meet you here today. Oh, it's
I
lovely
saw
to
you.
see
I went to
you.
the March was September, for the grooming gang.
Yes.
In the square. I wanted to come over and say hello, but
You should have come over. I'm absolutely blown away with you guys here, and I just hope that other people take on board and have the courage to do it. You know, it's like I say, I've supported a lot of people on demonstrations. There's only been a few there, and you guys, you have hopefully set a mark now where people can go out there and do a peaceful protest. There doesn't have to be any fallings out, any violence. You just walk through your village. Yeah, you slow a few cars down, but you have to have a little bit of impact, or you know, people are not going to open their eyes, and it takes some people for it to have to happen on the doorstep. I've just been saying that, you know, people have got such busy hectic lives, which again I think is all planned, isn't it, to keep everybody busy so they don't look further into what's going on in the world today. Thank you, thank you. I love seeing your comments on there because I was just saying to Bulldog, I said you were the first person that thanked us for coming, and it's quite a while ago now, isn't it? You know, we've made quite a few visits since
I
then.
said hello to Auntie, but he didn't know.
Well, I'll tell him who you are because I said I was open.
Yeah, I was near the club over there and I said hello.
Well, I will tell him. But I did tell him, I did mention you to him yesterday when I spoke to him, because he said he was meeting a local down here, and I said I hope Deborah comes. But yeah, you're the little village. You've done yourselves proud. Do you know what newspapers were here?
I think it might be the Old Daily Mail, maybe.
Old Daily Mail. Let's hope that it gets too mainstream. Yeah, but the lovely lady is going to do an interview with Nigel Farage, and it's only GB News that are getting this information out today. You know, if it wasn't for them, then you know, I was just saying earlier about when I first heard about the veterans' protest a few years ago in London, and couldn't understand why it's not got out. And like, do you notice? I'm like, what's that? You know? Yeah. Talk about controlled media. All right then, Deborah, you take care. Oh, that lovely lady. I was hoping that I'd see her today. I don't know if there's anybody that lives in Eastbourne that's on there, but I can tell that there's actually 12 hotels in Eastbourne that is housing them. And they've got places like Torquay, is it about 6 hotels they've got? Skegness, but there is a demonstration at Skegness I will keep updating to my channel. It's the 25th of February. and it's at 11 a.m. at Skegness train station, and they're going to march in Skegness about all the migrant hotels, seafront hotels, where most people couldn't afford to even stay in a seafront hotel. I notice there's not many cars pipping. I think they don't agree. Other day. Again, we've got, to me, in my eyes, another mirror image of Linton on News here, where you're going to get the average working class concerned person, and then you're going to get the champagne socialites. A lot of these who I spoke to here, they were just like me. And yeah, they don't want this to go ahead, which I know every village, town, and city doesn't. And that's why they all need to come out and have their voices heard. And hopefully the media will put it out, but let's see. But I'll put it out on YouTube. The people that have set this up have just asked me if I'll share it to their Facebook page. So yeah, please keep liking and sharing this, guys. That's the only way we can get things viral, to make them the government look and see that the people are not happy. So there they are, the council officers in the middle of the little village of Cottingham. Not that anyone in there will be probably bothered, they'll just... It's just unfortunate as well that people can't speak out, can they? They might believe in the same as what we do, but they can't talk.
Not be happy with you. You're all right.
Yeah, that lovely lady, Deborah, I said she was contacted us from when we first came. She said she said hi to you, but you probably didn't realise who she was. I said you wouldn't, because I've just met her for the first time today.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll show her if we see her. She thanked us for coming, all that time ago.
Great turnout, isn't it?
About 400 Bulldog thought, and I just said if
there's
ever...
more than 400,
Would you?
yeah,
I just said it a guess.
No, I didn't.
Would you say more? Would you? Good. I've said other towns, cities and villages,
Skegness next. Yeah,
we will come and film and put it out for you guys if the mainstream media refuse.
It's really shit in here. Is yours any good?
No, I've got a better phone than you. Oh, dog wants to shout.
Next Saturday, another walk, 12 o'clock, to the university, if anybody's interested.
Please, guys, if you can come and support them at 12 o'clock next Saturday.
Oh, I do.
So you can get a couple of hours in here before
Maximum
the
publicity, maximum impact.
demonstration in Hull City. It's not that far, it's literally just out of the city, it's Cottingham.
Yeah, 12 o'clock next Saturday.
I'll walk it.
Yeah, 12 o'clock at the Lawns, guys. There's plenty of places to park around there, just at the side of the road. Please come and support these guys. Get the courage to come and do what these guys have done today. No one's happy. People are frightened, but people just stand up. and have their voices heard. But these people of Cottingham have been brave enough to do this. I have utmost respect for them. Yeah, so 12 o'clock at the Lawns next Saturday, then into Hull for 2 o'clock for the demonstration there. They want ultimate impact. They want this out there, guys. They want to tell our politicians that Cottingham are fighting back, just like Linton and News did. Respect to them all. Sorry, guys, I've got a few messages. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Vin, if we had to move abroad, we'd be an immigrant. We wouldn't get benefits. They wouldn't put us up in 4-star hotels, would they?
Found you. Petrol money. I tend to not do it online. You're a fucking angel.
Oh, thank you.
Burn the TV.
Oh, it's.
Burn the TV.
All right, thank you very much.
Right,
I really appreciate it. Have you?
Right.
Thank you.
I have thousands of subs. I try not to send stuff. Active a bit. I'm on the dole. I'm fucking homeless myself.
Oh, listen, I don't want money off you.
I'm
Listen.
doing all right. I'm in an house. I'm sorted. I'm going to be homeless again.
But
Going
listen,
up a van to live in.
Listen, take that. No. I've got enough with my YouTube.
Do it.
No.
This is YouTube. I'm YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I don't want to send a lot online because it shows on my fucking receipt and it's like, when it comes to it, like the Canadian shit. First ever money I've ever sent. I sent one. If you ever had a jungle surfer, it's great. I sent him a bit years ago. I had to get rid of that chap. I had so much shit. I've been on this 10 years with psyops and terrorism stuff. My life went bonkers. Honestly, TI, so they're out. It's mental. I've had to move like 4 times. My car smashed in. All my kids smashed. I didn't believe it. I stick to the weather. With the weather manipulation, if you're into that, it's mind blowing.
I can only look at bits of everything because it is mind blowing, isn't it? Yeah.
A little bit. There's everything to go at.
Yeah, there is, and people are standing up.
I was fucking the politicians and people on telly, and I tell you, they've got a system out there. They fucking know where you're at, and they're there. It sends you mental. When you repeat it, it's like a schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic, but you know it in. Only you can see it, because it's there for you. It's right in your vision for you to go nuts. And that's what the target it is. And when you're on it, they get you outside in the real world, because you're on there just to play more. I've changed gears a bit and just a bit of what you do. I don't believe what I was seeing, and all of it. It's just left work to do it. I studied the news for like 16 hours a day, 6 months. I can predict the news now. I can write some stuff down today. It's weird. It's like a matrix. It's the numbers only. You've got to ignore the story.
Makes me shiver.
The story's completely fake. It's the images. You can turn the sound on and listen, watch it in my hieroglyphs. It's code. They're chatting to friends.
Yeah.
Across the world.
I get it.
Sound off. We get a story to be involved with. Underneath it, background, imagery. There'll be buzzwords in the story when people watching will know that this is the story about that. They'll know within the actions in it. There's somebody in the background moving boxes. Right, that means the shipment's here. Be on the telly in another story. It's fucking genius.
It blows your mind though, doesn't it?
I studied this and said, right, this is fit.
I'm all right at minute. Some nice people out there, guys. Really nice people. Just give me £10 for listening for us, yeah. That blows my mind though, but I'll concentrate on my stuff. Let's just see what's happening.
Yeah, it is the open day at the university next Saturday. So what we're thinking is that's going to have a big impact if we have a big presence there that day. The press will be getting invited, don't you worry. So yeah, I really, really, really want to say how much I appreciate everybody coming today. I know I'm the one with the big mouth that's come on the microphone, but somebody has to. So I
Good for
decided,
you,
right, let's do it. I
lass.
know we've squeezed this in last minute. It was an absolute nightmare to attempt organising, so I kind of lost the plot a little bit and said, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing it. Let's everyone just unite together. We'll come here together, we'll all voice our opinions. What I have done is set up an email address. So, those of you that aren't on social media but perhaps have access to a computer, or if you don't, maybe your son, daughter, grandchildren, if anyone can help you to write an email that you would like, sending off to these people, because we're going to put these together and we're going to send them to the college, to the Home Office, to the MPs. We're going to send them all over. And the more we have, the better. They really, really need to understand the impact that this is having on this community. We need to all think about the safeguarding of our children that are in these schools around the areas. Which Cottingham cannot fit in. It doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with race. I hated the fact that that was mentioned the other night at the meeting. That was disgusting, and it's nothing to do with that. This village cannot cope with that amount of people coming in. We are already struggling, like we said previously, with your prescriptions, with the doctors. The NHS is already under a massive, massive strain. We can't let this carry on. So we do need to act, but we need to act together. We cannot just rely on big mouths like me and other people of any sort of power. It's not just on them. It is on every single one of us. So the quicker we unite, get our stories on paper, get everything emailed, right? The email address is Cottingham United, all lowercase, all together, no spaces, Cottingham United at hotmail.com. So there is also, for those of you who do have a Facebook account, there is a group that we put up on there that is also called Cottingham United. And when I last checked, we had over 1,200 members on there, which is fantastic. So we literally, yeah. We literally set that up 2 nights ago, I think. Thursday night at about 9 o'clock. So in such a short space of time, there really has been a lot of interest in this. So it's not just you people that have stood around here today that have made the effort to come, which is fantastic, but there is so many more people behind this as well. And the more publicity we get, what is it to say, no press is bad press? Any publicity that we can get, which is hence why I'm going to go live on Tuesday with National Garage myself.
7 o'clock, and if it's Farage on GB News, she will be on at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. It is a free view channel of 236 is GB News, if
We
anyone's
can't all just
interested.
sit back and do nothing anymore and just watch things happen around us. We need to be active. So once again, I just want to thank you all. If anybody wants to come and approach me now at the end, by all means, come and do that. But those of you that want to get off, I understand it's been a bit of a long afternoon. Yes, that's
Blessed
right.
to be able to have supported these guys today.
There's a few others as well. So, because it's a lot to do just with one person. I just try. But so yeah, Cottingham United at hotmail.com or Cottingham United.
They've not bothered
on
us
Facebook,
really, but
or
it's a nice
Cottingham
peaceful
United
protest, but it only takes the other side of politics to
started a group on there as well.
come, and
So there's plenty of
things normally change, but
okay, we'll put
all
posters
local
around as well.
villages.
But anything that you want to voice, any of your genuine concerns, I need to hear from local people with genuine concerns. And the more that we get, the better. So if I can just say, just thank you all so much for this. Massive brilliant turnout. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone that's tuned in to support the residents of Cottingham Village. Much appreciated. So I'm so glad that I could join them today too. Just shows if a village, town or city is passionate enough to make change, and take to the streets like Cottingham. If I'm able to, I will come and support you. I'll put it out on my YouTube channel. And yeah, let's let the politicians and the people in power know that people are not happy today. And there's just no future change I can see in the immigration at the moment. So look out for maybe double next year, maybe 100,000 across the channel, while you guys are struggling to pay your bills, struggling with the cost of food going up, maybe not even being able to eat healthy, fresh food because you have to eat convenience food because that's all you can afford. While these people who our government want us to believe are destitute refugees, they're not. They're economic migrants. I've got enough evidence on my channel to prove this. The clothes that they wear, the phones that they have, the proper cigarettes that they smoke, not even roll-ups. I mean, just what is this all about, guys? It just makes it even worse and worse that more of our own people are going into poverty today. You know, the price of the electric. I've never had to look at the price of electric and the price of gas and try and work it out. And, you know, it's just awful. And I'm not in a bad position today, you know, so I can't imagine what it's like for people that are worse off than me. It's just awful. It's just so sad. Sorry? Yeah, I thought it was. Right, guys, I'm gonna go off now. I was just bobbing out for an hour. I've got to get back to West Yorkshire now. So thank you everyone for tuning in today and supporting the villagers of Cottingham. Please like and share this. Let's get this viral because they think it was only the Hull Daily Mail or Hull Live that was here. We don't think there was any mainstream. So yeah, Cottingham have had enough. They do not want 1,100 illegal immigrants in their village today. Thanks everyone. I do appreciate you all coming on and following me. And yeah, I'll keep putting the news out, telling you the truth today, what mainstream media refuse to put out there. Good afternoon from Yorkshire Rose and Bulldog.